Every blood donation has a destination, and sometimes the destination is someone we work with.
It was an entire group of people that got the unit to where I could receive it and help save my life.
In a OneBlood special presentation, you're about to witness a story of teamwork and a life saved, not by one person, but by a team of OneBlood heroes.
Recently, a OneBlood team member went from supporting our life-saving mission to depending on it. Thanks for joining us. I'm Pat Michaels.
And I'm Susan Forbes. Autumn Lyles is a regional director at OneBlood. In a matter of minutes, everything changed for Autumn. She was in a meeting at OneBlood, and the next thing she knew, she was in need of a life-saving blood transfusion. Autumn has been working for OneBlood for 16 years, and she knows it's a team effort to ensure a ready blood supply. Recently, she mentioned to me that she wished she could find out who the OneBlood team members were who helped get that blood to her. So we set out to find them. What you're about to watch is the journey of one unit of blood and the many hands that carried it all the way to Autumn.
Regional Director Autumn Lyles was in a meeting at OneBlood when her doctor called about her latest blood work. He told Autumn that her iron levels were dangerously low. What she heard next, she was not expecting.
And they said that you need to leave work and report to the emergency room. You need a blood transfusion now. They said it's urgent. We need you to come now.
If you didn't receive this blood transfusion, what did the doctor say could have happened?
So if I hadn't have received it when I did, it was to the point that I would have went into organ failure.
Autumn followed doctor's orders.
I left that office and went straight to the hospital.
Do you think about the irony of the fact that you're sitting at the blood center and you get a call from your doctor saying you need to go to the hospital immediately and get a blood transfusion?
Oh yeah, super ironic. I doubt that's happened very often, where they've been at the blood center having to go get blood.
1 minute, Autumn was in a meeting at OneBlood. The next, she was on the receiving end of a life-saving blood transfusion.
You're sitting there getting a blood transfusion. Why take a picture?
I wanted to show them, like, it can happen to anybody at any time. I'm still there and my office closed. I didn't even make it out of the ER, and they were rolling that unit of blood into me to hook me up. So I was receiving that blood in the ER within about 20 minutes of arriving.
Talk to me about, while you're getting that transfusion, the thoughts in your mind about what it took to get this to you.
It was an entire group of people that got the unit to where I could receive it and help save my life. And I wish I could line them all up and shake every one of their hands, give them all a big old hug, and just let them know that I'm still here because of the work that they do.
When Autumn shared her desire to know the team members involved, we put the wheels in motion. The journey of blood destined for Autumn started days before she would need the transfusion, and it turns out it started on board the Big Red Bus in Pensacola. Phlebotomist Susie DeBlanc is the team member who registered the donor whose donation went to Autumn.
I'm dumbfounded because, I just feel like I'm a superhero every day, and it being a team member was even extra special. It hit differently for me because it's so close to home. We become like family here at OneBlood, the co-workers. And so that's basically how I felt, like it was a family member that received help, that we gave our time and our effort, and we saved a family member.
Working alongside Susie that day was George Gilbreth, the phlebotomist who drew the donation that would eventually be transfused to Autumn. For George, learning of his connection to the story was hard to put into words.
It's hard to explain, really, but you get a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. It's one of the greatest feelings. I'm glad it's helped you. I'm glad it made it towards you. I feel like I am making a difference in this world, and I couldn't be more grateful for this.
When the blood drive was over, Susie and George delivered the donations to OneBlood's distribution hub in Pensacola. That's when biologics assistant Caitlin Millsap enters the picture. Working the second shift, she's the one who prepares and packs the donations collected that day to be transported to St. Petersburg for processing and testing.
Oh my goodness, how incredible that we got to help and support one of our own in this manner. This is the kind of stuff that keeps us going and keeps the machine running. That is the thing that keeps us coming back and going, oh no, the job is important.
Speaking about this team member, it makes me feel even more grateful to be working for this company.
The boxes Caitlin prepared would soon be headed to St. Petersburg Biologics. And that's when OneBlood courier Thomas Mann enters the story. Thomas works the third shift in Pensacola. He drives throughout the night, making his way from Pensacola to Tallahassee. Little did he know that a donation he was transporting would be destined for Autumn.
Knowing it actually went to somebody we work with and a face I can put on that does kind of bring it more in perspective of what we're doing and the help we are giving people through this. I am proud and honored that it did that, and what I did was helpful to that.
As Thomas drives south toward Tallahassee, OneBlood courier Mark Cordette is heading north from St. Petersburg. Inside Mark's van are blood products for hospitals in the Florida Panhandle. Mark and Thomas meet in Tallahassee, switch vans, and head back to where they came from. The unit of blood destined for Autumn is now with Mark. Discovering he was part of Autumn's journey means a lot to him.
So when I heard that, and everybody was happy, and I was glad, like I was a part of that journey, and to save one of co-worker life, and I was very happy about it.
The whole experience fueling Mark's commitment to his life-saving role even further.
I love my job. I love my job. I'm very proud. I'm very proud to be a part of that team, and every day, and that pushed me every day, making my job better, do my job better, and be a better person and save more life.
After driving several hours, Mark hand delivers the donations to the OneBlood Biologics Lab in St. Petersburg. And that's when biologics assistants get to work processing the donations. And among those donations is the unit that will eventually go to Autumn. One person checks the donations into the lab. Another prepares the donations for processing. Ryan Smith steps in to ensure the centrifuge is the proper temperature for processing. When he gives the all clear, a fourth biologics assistant puts the unit into the centrifuge, splits the whole blood donations into separate components, and puts the red blood cells on filtration poles. Filtration can take up to 12 hours. And then it's time for Elsa Hagen to enter the picture. Elsa disconnects the filters from each unit, creates red blood cell segments, and weighs the final product. Steps she did for the very unit that would soon be headed to Autumn.
Well, we always know that we're doing important work here, but to have it hit close to home that there's actually somebody from our company that actually needed this blood, it warms your heart that that you were able to help.
Before units can move on to labeling, they need to receive the all clear from Record Review. Record Review verifies that donors met eligibility criteria. OneBlood team member Yaneska Roland was the one who signed off on Autumn's donor.
We make sure that that blood is safe for whoever's gonna get it. I was very proud that I released a unit, that it was going to somebody that is close to us, is our family. To find out that we saved the life of one of our co-workers, it makes me really excited and proud.
After the unit passed all infectious disease testing, it moved into the St. Petersburg distribution room. OneBlood team lead Janae Black was working the third shift and is the one who labeled Autumn's unit and placed it in storage.
I enjoy the experience of being here. I enjoy knowing that my coworker's life was saved by labeling and storing that unit. I think about the patients with each order that I fill, especially, I pray that this saves a life.
As she reflects on her role, she has a message for Autumn.
We love you, and we're glad to have you in the OneBlood family. We're glad that you're here. We're glad that you're here, yeah.
With every step in the process, the unit of blood destined for Autumn was inching closer to her.
My job is when an order comes in through the hospitals, I fill them.
Angela Kirkland is the person who packed up the unit Autumn would receive.
It means a lot to know that I was the last person to touch this unit in my hand, and then to know that it's on its way to the hospital, to know that one of my team members needed us, and we were able to come through and save this person's life, it's something to be proud of. You know, it made my day. I'm sure it made everyone else's day.
The box with the unit that will go to Autumn is ready to be delivered to the hospital. The donation that was drawn in Pensacola, made a stop in Tallahassee, and moved on to St. Petersburg is about to go on a 100-mile ride south to AdventHealth Hospital in Port Charlotte, Florida. And OneBlood courier Charlie Williams is the man who's going to get it there.
This was an affirmation of what we do, as delivering that blood is delivering life. It makes me think of relay races in the Olympics. And I was the last one to take the baton. I did the sprint at the end.
Ensuring blood is available when and where it's needed is a massive team effort. Every step, every hand, every person plays a life-saving role, and recognizing their effort goes a long way.
A lot of people don't understand that a thank you goes further along than anything else.
It means a lot to know, to be appreciated. Makes me want to work harder.
She is acknowledging that we had played a big part in her transfusion and her recovery, and that makes me feel really grateful.
I am grateful and very honored that to be recognized, and as the whole team, I have no doubt is.
We work very hard, you know, it's a lot of hard work, and it's nice to be recognized for all we do here at OneBlood.
I'm glad that she's grateful, but I think we will always be more grateful to her.
Autumn's story reminds us that blood is more than a donation. It provides hope. It is humanity showing up for one another in the moments that matter most. And sometimes it finds its way home to one of our own.
That is an absolutely incredible story, Susan.
It truly is. And in case you weren't counting there, it was 14 OneBlood team members involved to get that 1 unit of blood to the hospital.
And there's more to the story. We surprised Autumn with that video at a recent leadership meeting in Orlando.
And of course, our cameras were rolling to capture it all.
With tears in her eyes, Autumn saw for the first time the OneBlood team members responsible for helping save her life. As Autumn and the rest of the audience watched the story unfold, they had no idea that the people in the story were just steps away. When the video was over, Autumn came up to the stage.
So there's all your heroes there.
What a full circle moment. It means everything to me. It's why I'm here. It's why I'm able to be a mom to my 5-year-old. And everybody involved in the process, everybody makes a difference.
But I think you also said to me that I wish that I could hug them and shake their hand, and right? So we're gonna make that happen too. So here we go.
And one by one, the team members emerged from the back of the room, each one making their way to the stage and giving Autumn the chance to personally thank each of them. One team member who couldn't be there in person did the next best thing.
There's Caitlin from Pensacola. So we're bringing her in via Zoom because she got to work tonight.
A full circle mission moment that received a standing ovation.
It was an incredible moment to watch all of that unfold.
It really was, and I can tell you there was not a dry eye in the room after watching that.
And Autumn has actually received blood transfusions on other occasions as well. She says she is a walking, talking billboard for OneBlood's life-saving mission.
Autumn's story shines a spotlight on the massive team effort that takes place every day around the clock at OneBlood to ensure the right unit of blood makes it to the right patient precisely when they need it.
Thank you for joining us for this OneBlood special presentation.